If I wanted to describe a beautiful sunset, I might mention the colours cast across the sky, but I'm not a sunset photographer. When I translate a moment into a latent image, then process from the chemical bath to the scan or print to the page, I'm wholly responsible. At every step, both success and failure are solely mine to learn from. I rely on tools that will do exactly what I need, not fight against me. I can't wait for ideal conditions when life is unfolding right now. I have to work despite the light, despite inclement weather, or despite sometimes just not feeling ready to meet the world that day. When there's a compromise to be made, it's me making it, not software or some other influence. Open the shutter, show the film what I want it to see, close it again. No algorithm, just my interpretation of what's in front of me. If there is any power at all in photography, then it comes with responsibility. And I believe there is a power in photography, in communicating beyond verbal language. I've chosen to use photography to tell stories rooted in a humanist philosophy. People, families, and communities are the heroes set against a narrative background of social triumphs and struggles, culture, religion, and politics. I'm drawn to the esoteric, and to the stories I feel I can frame in relation to my own perception. Working with physical film feels like a significant responsibility to take on. The negative was always physically there. It's the constant object I can refer back to along with the rest of the contact sheet to remind myself what really happened. I don't see much value in making work only to leave something to look back on in an unknowable future. I hope my photographs have their value today, that they can be part of conversations happening right now and to say something relatable about our predicament. This is a concurrent commentary, not a retrospective. Photography started for me in university, where as well as using a camera for my projects, it was a social tool. I wonder if I never left that mentality, whether photography will always be part of an effort towards my own connections, friendships, and community. Collaborating with our documentary photography collective, New Exit Group, means a balance of personal ego and vision in service of the rich, coherent document that we're trying to create, not in service of an individual creator, but relaying our honest account. Working with others and constantly studying the work of others means recognizing the conversations I'm participating in and figuring out what I can contribute that isn't just another repetition of someone else's story. I use the darkroom to make something for somebody else, a disconnected solitary frame, a decoration or a memory. Beyond the darkroom is where I hope my work will have its best life, in books and short-form publications which tell a fuller story, who, what, when, where and why, presented with authorial tone. Sometimes I do describe sunsets, sometimes I even photograph them, but not as a comment on physics or the celestial movements of rocks in space, not to catalogue the colours, the aesthetic form. I don't need to be a sunrise photographer or a sunset photographer, except for the times that I am. In the metaphorical sunrise of light contrasted against dark, in hope against despair, in the sunset of peace and patience and the anticipation of a new day.